morning. How are you guys doing? How y'all on this Friday? It's pretty interesting to see that everything that we have called out so far on this live stream since the Mondays has been going according to plan. Okay? According to plan, which is great for the people who are following the stream and for the people who are part of the community. If you guys have been here since last week and following how things have been developing in this market, We have been talking about this huge rally that we saw coming, right? Remember how we're saying, all right, yep, this thing's gonna go like this. We're gonna see a wave up, right? We didn't think it would be such a strong wave up. I thought we might probably end somewhere lower than this high. We ended up breaking all-time high, right? And obviously, markets are more exuberant than we would like them to think. And now, you know, right over here, somewhere at the top, me and my team already opened up some hedges, because hedges be hedging, and that's how you gotta go when you gotta go with the flow. Remember that if there's a breathe out, there has to be a breathe in before another breathe out, right? So you hedge against the breathe out and the breathe in, right? If you haven't opened up hedges, probably a good time to open up hedges. Just saying. I mean, it's, you know. And then also, on our group, Discord community, which you guys know about, I had posted the Amazon swing trade on the 1st of January. We posted about Amazon's potential swing to the upside when Amazon was trading below this channel, and we had signaled a potential run up based on the ER, which was due in February. Intrinsic valuation of 3,700. Okay. We were thinking about 3,004 to 3,005 as potential targets, and we called out a naked option strategy and a spread option strategy for a $715 debit, which gave a 1:6 risk to reward ratio. This was the spread that we called out. And Amazon is already at 3,300. Okay, and it's well within this channel, going, you know, making higher highs. When Amazon rips, it rips, right? You know that. These spreads must be up about at least 100% at this point. So congratulations to anybody who followed it. I even called it out on the previous live stream, I think. You know, I somebody was asking me about them, and I told you guys about it, right? I told you guys about it. So happy if you followed. If you didn't, then there's always next one. There's always the next time. Okay. No problems. No problems. 10K account's doing pretty good. We'll see what happens today. Our hedges are hedging. They'll be in the red for a little while before they turn green. Apple up. Probably gonna cut Boeing maybe. Actually, I might let Boeing run. It was kind of a lotto play, to be honest. CCIV, gonna probably cut this one today. I want to sell these shares and put them into some debit spread plays that I have. Yeah, so should be a good idea. Okay, I have posted 2 debit spread ideas for you guys. FOC, it's on my Twitter. All you have to do is go there and, you know, click the little heart thing. I posted. There are 4 altogether that I will be posting on the Discord. 2 of them I posted on. On Twitter. If you want to go and have a look at them, you can. The first one is Lockheed Martin, which is an undervalued aerospace stock. They're the ones that I post on Twitter are both from the industrials and aerospace sector. So the first one is Lockheed Martin. This one can make a big move to the upside, considering it's in a demand zone, a strong demand zone. It's found support here before. I expect it to find support again. It's finding a tough time breaking below this level, even with the bearishness of the market. The stock has been sold off big time, and its intrinsic valuation is somewhere to the $400 levels. Therefore, in the next couple months, I think that this will have a considerable upside. The idea here is to have either a naked option where you can do a $400 call at $4.20, but I like the debit spread here, which I'm just floating as an idea to you guys if you want to take it. Once again, this is going to be like a kind of like a idea like Amazon, right? The one that that I was telling you about earlier. So buy to open the $400 call, and you sell to open the $405 call. That gives you a 65-cent debit. Each contract that you buy will be 65 cents. The potential for this contract max profit is $435, giving you a 1:7 roughly risk to reward ratio here. Okay, and then remember these are going to be long swings, so that's why the expiries are so far. I took June to be extremely safe, and the spreads are a better idea because those will be theta hedged. The sold call will have a positive theta, and the bought call is going to have a negative theta. Therefore, your time decay on these contracts will not be severe. Okay. And then next is Boeing. Boeing has a considerable upside. It's been, in this kind of a very interesting consolidation, breakout consolidation phase. And we see the next run potentially going up to the $300, $400 level. Okay, I think $300 is very possible for Boeing to get to next. Okay, if it does, here's the idea. Also a debit spread. So it's consolidating for a while, waiting for another pop to the upside. Vaccinations rolling out could send this one higher with the exuberant future, and we want to bet on the exuberant price action. So here's the debit spread idea for Boeing. You could either take the naked call idea, which is the Boeing 618 $300 call for $3.70. These are fairly cheap. Or you could do the vertical debit, which is you buy to open the 300 and you sell to open the 305 calls. And that gives you a 30 cents debit. 30 cents. And the max profit here is $470. This is a 1:16 risk to reward ratio. Okay. Yeah, this is my reaction. I think that, you could literally buy like 5 of these and just hold them. It's like playing a lotto, but you don't have crazy downside. You literally buy these and you just hold them till June and you play the upside with Boeing if you like it. That's another idea. So make sure you go to my Twitter. Follow me if you haven't. Our Twitter handle is EGA Learn. I'm going to be a bit more active on this nowadays because I feel like this is a great way to post charts and ideas. Especially to the YouTube community, the people who follow me here, you should follow me on Twitter because, that's definitely the place where I'm going to start posting a lot of these things. And if I'm not posting, I'll get somebody from my team to do it. Article going to learn a relationship between indicating news should be dropping soon. Interesting. Okay. Got to read this later. Thanks to Saudi money and blank check shell company mania. Interesting. On debit spreads, do you have to have the capital in account for the stock? No, you don't. You just need to be approved for margin. So the collateral for your debit spread is going to be the both the legs of the option. So you don't need to have collateral. No, you don't. To answer that question. Okay, now in other news, tell me that we haven't followed this to the T. Now the market is saying that, we might have messed up. These earning seasons might signal losses. Look at this. Stock futures fall, signaling losses after fresh records. Signaling a muted end to a strong week on Wall Street, investors await data on how the economy performed at the start of 2021. This is exactly what we've been talking about. Remember what I've been saying. Everything is setting up to this moment right here. We've played this to perfection. All right. We saw exactly what was coming with the S&P dividend yield. All right. Remember how I've been pointing this out for months now. Okay, I've been pointing this out for months. I've not been pointing this out just like one time. I've been pointing this out over and over and over and over again, telling you guys, hey guys, listen, bond yields are increasing, right? Bond yields are increasing, right? Today bonds are again higher, right? And we have the S&P 500 dividend yield going down, right? This rally is not going to be sustainable for a very long time, right? And I see we need like a 5% correction to continue this rally up to the upside, right? Okay. We got the strong exuberant push up as we were expecting, and now we're going to get the strong exuberant push down as we are expecting. And I expect majority of the companies for this earnings season to post worse than expected results. Now, I know that it might not seem so, and it might seem like let's see if we can find an earnings tracker. I'm sure I can find an earnings tracker. Let's see. Does anybody know of a website that tracks all the earnings of all companies? Earnings tracker. Let's see. Well, let's see. Let's see. I'll try to find one. I feel like there will be an easy place for me to go and look at everything at one time, and that way I can show it to you guys. Or I might just honestly, I might just track them myself, because it might be valid data for me to, like, valid data points for me to keep track of. How companies are doing within certain sectors, we can track them. Okay, awesome. So in terms of news here, as I said, news is now pivoting into bearish news, right? Who remembers me talking about this? I literally said this on Monday. I said this last week. I said we will get the bullish news, and then everything will be like, oh yeah, market's reaching all-time high, blah, blah, blah. And then now, uh-oh, virus. That's the center stage. Uh-oh, vaccine rollout. Oh, how, what, why, what? All of this is going to come down at the same time. It'll be a negative news cycle where we will see vaccines roll out not as fast as expected, and then earnings from companies not as expected, and then something else. It will be a negative news cycle, and then what's going to happen with that negative news cycle? We'll see whatever that we got in the rally, it will come down. It will come down back again to the 200 moving average. That's exactly how this market goes every single time. Okay, now I'm not saying it's going to happen right away. It's going to take some time. I say by the end of February, we should see that rotation happening. Now, you have to understand something. Markets are like, it's kind of like, you know, how do you say, it's like kind of like you are playing a game of mix it and match it, okay? You know, it's like, in these market rallies, only the strong ones rally, right? The weak ones get left behind, okay? Then when it gets sold off, everything sells off, right? And then when it gets bought up again, only the strong ones rally. So this way, this is why the market always goes up. Because it never, what happens to the weak companies? They get left behind, right? They get left behind. And what happens? Eventually, they get thrown out of the index, okay? They get thrown out of the index. And the fact that these bigger companies start to take over their business, that sets up the next rally to be even bigger. This is the reason why the stock market is not the economy, is because we don't view them as the same thing. The market is always pricing in things 6 to 8 months before it happens, okay? It's never something where you're saying, this is the current state of the economy. This is the reason why when politicians and sitting presidents say stuff like, oh, look, the market is rallying because of me. No, you doofus, the market is not rallying because of you. And any president that says that is an idiot, because they know this and they're just trying to spread misinformation. The market literally prices in things that are happening 6 to 8 months from now. When we had the COVID drop, the market was rallying. I don't know if you guys remember. The market was rallying. You can't see it here, but you could see in the chart, the market was rallying on the COVID drop. And the reason for this was because they were pricing in a recovery at 6 to 8 months from then. And this rally occurred sometime in May and June. And look at where we are now, okay? So now what we're doing is forecasting into the next 6 months. And what's going to happen in the next 6 months from now, okay? This is how the market works. So having said that, talking about the headlines here, there's not much else to discuss in terms of Bloomberg's headlines. These are kind of stupid headlines today, except for the fact that they are now flashing. Look, Bank of America warns U.S. policy is fueling a bubble in Wall Street prices. Biden inauguration helped push stocks to fresh highs. China stock market rise most in a week. Buyers shift from Hong Kong. Okay, lots of news that was just bullish a week ago. Now the news cycle is turning bearish. This is the reason why you never read the news. This is the reason. You use it for entertainment, but they will always mislead you. Always. It's a standard thing for them to do to mislead you. This is a standard misdirection, okay? And the same thing's happening on Wall Street Journal here, right? Now they're talking about the rotation down. Now they're saying, oh, now they're like taking that stance that, oh, we might head down, right? We might head down, right? Okay. And have a look at this. Have a look at this. This right here. Who remembers me talking about SPX months ago? Months ago, I was talking about SPX. How SPX will help investment banks make a ton of money. Who remembers this? Honestly, tell me, guys, in the live stream right now, who has been following me long enough to remember me saying stuff like this? SPACs rescued Wall Street from COVID doldrums. Look at that. Just look at that. This is how much they made in fees from SPACs. Okay? This is how much were pulled in equity underwriting fees in 2020 compared to 2019. All right? It's almost double, guys. Double the underwriting. Okay? Double. Now, the SPAC mania is still not over because this is a new phase of raising equity. And if it's beneficial for investment banks are going to do it more. If they know they can make more money from these things, it's not going to end there. They're going to come up with more ingenious ways to do these. Okay, number one. Number two, financials are still a lagging sector compared to last year. And it will continue to be a lagging sector until interest rates are on the rise. I know it's counterintuitive because when interest rates are low, you need to understand something. Financials can't exactly rally that strongly. Okay, I'm not talking about investment banks like JP Morgan. I'm talking about structural banks. Okay, I'm talking about the regional banks. I'm talking about banks like Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase. I'm talking about those kinds of banks. Okay, the main banks. JP Morgan Chase has a very big, it's one of the bigger investment banks, but they're diversified. But remember that they also do investment activities. So it's like they do underwriting as well, which makes up a majority of their, some of their revenue. Okay. So just remember when we talk about things on this live stream, I only bring the most important things to the forefront. I don't waste my time on this stream talking about all the other things that billion other YouTubers are talking about because I don't find it useful. I think bringing to you the most important things are the reason why I run this live stream. And the reason is so that you guys can learn compound grow with us through this community. Okay. We've had some immense growth on the Discord. We are almost at 70 members now. It's insane. I don't understand how it happened, but we were growing very quickly. And in 3 weeks to get 70 members, I'm very happy with the growth. And to be honest, the moment we hit 100 members on the Discord, I'm gonna start to cap it off because I want this experience in the Discord community to be very tight knit. We want to keep the EGA tribe as tight knit as possible. All right, so let's have a look at the pre-market movers here. AMD is moving a little bit. I think that might have been some news or something. C-Links as well is moving along with AMD, but semiconductors on the whole are not like moving super crazy. If you look at the one-day performance, it's only two of them. Okay, the 1 week performance on the market is looking interesting here. You can see that tech got rotated into, and that's why now I want to start rotating into something completely different. So what are the next sector rotations that we're going to be looking at? Remember this chart. Remember that we always refer to this chart when we're looking at sector rotations. Okay. So right now, where are we? We're in a bull market, right? We're in a bull market. This is what we see rallying right now. Basic materials, industrials, right? We see technology. Now the rally in industrials is a little muted because why? This is not your regular sector rotation. This is a modified sector rotation. The reason being because COVID muted a lot of industrials rallies, right? And we're waiting for that full recovery for that to happen. Sorry, I was taking a sip of water there. So when we have a muted recovery with one of the sectors, I like to look at that specific sector. Okay, we can't do finance because finance is going to be muted for a while, and the run for the SPACs has already been priced in. Right now, we should be looking at industrials. In my opinion, we should be looking at consumer cyclicals. We should be looking at consumer defense, and we should be looking at staples and energy. These are the ones that we should be looking at. Okay, these are my favorite ones right now. So, but then there are also some tech that are undervalued, and I want to bring this to your attention so you understand what I'm talking about here. Okay, if you look at the monthly performance of the S&P 500, you'll realize exactly what the laggers are. Facebook is a lagger, Disney is a lagger, Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, right? Comcast, CRM. Look at this one. ServiceNow, Fidelity, all these red ones, these are all the laggers. Coca-Cola, big time. Coca-Cola is a screaming buy. If you have a dividend portfolio and you haven't bought some Coca-Cola, this is the time you want to buy some, okay? This is the time. You want to be pivoting out of companies that have been rallying strongly. Tesla, right? But then Tesla, it's a stock on its own. It doesn't follow a certain rule or something, okay? So AMD's on the pre-market here, as well as Intel. I think what happened was Intel released earnings earlier than expected during market hours, or it got leaked, and then there was a response to that. Something along the lines of that happened. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Ali Financial, okay. Cool. Yeah, not much else moving here. We'll see the heat map here, the one-day performance. Yeah, it's literally just semiconductors. Now, you know, I don't think that this will generally be like a day where semiconductors will move as a whole. But if they do, I would recommend looking at Micron, Qualcomm, and the other one was AMD and Xilinx. So these four. Those are the four that you should look at for today. Okay. As far as our snipe list is concerned, we already put it out on the Discord community. So we're going to be looking at a couple of very specific stocks today. We have some swing trades in the works. And yeah. Okay, so this is done. Also, we remember that we don't only focus on buying naked options on this Discord. You know, we sell spreads all the time. Not sell spreads, but sell options all the time. Like, look at this one, for example, which I just initiated, 2 days ago, right? And Knox, this stock went crazy just 2 days ago. And, you know, anybody who sold this option along with me would have made a killing. This one is insane. Look at this chart. It just popped off big time. You know, went up like 20-something% overnight, 26% yesterday on market session. So made an easy 20% premium on that one, and that's like without even trying. So now I can hold this contract till expiry. I got $11 for this contract for a $50 put, which is insane. Okay, it's insane. That's almost a 22% return. Okay, for a sold put, a 22% return for a sold put, and you can still do this today, by the way. Okay, I'm pretty sure the puts are the IVs for these for NNOX are insane. The implied move is like 24%. GameStop, Fubo, QS, Plug, these are all as well big time IVs. All right. Okay, let me read some of these comments in the chat today. Good morning, good morning. What's up? Good morning, guys. How y'all doing? Shoei, Azusina, what's up? Essat, how you doing? Isodoro, what's up? By the way, guys, 64 of you guys, can we get a like on the stream? If you guys enjoy this live stream, you know, I only ask for one thing. Please just help me smash the like button. You know, that would be really appreciated. Like, the more likes that this stream gets, the more people are able to find it. YouTube only will share this stream with other people, and the EGA tribe on YouTube will only get bigger if you guys continually remember to smash the like button. If you don't, then this stream just stays the way that it is, and you know, we don't get more people coming in, and I'm okay with that if you guys want that. But you know, just if you did smash the like button, it would mean the world to me. It would mean the world to me, guys. So smash the like button for me one time. Just click the thumbs up, and that will really, really be something you can help me out with. Good morning, Melissa, Aaron, what's up? Santosh, what's up, Mark? Alan, hi. Cameron, what's up? Your Twitter was fire. My cousin and I went back to the charts to verify your place and watched some videos, saw you were legit, and here we are. Welcome to the stream, Cameron. I'm glad that you're here. You know, welcome in. We do a lot of this is a pure educational stream. It's not one of those like hype up clout seeking streams where, you know, we want to like have like 5,000 people here. We want to, you know, make sure that we only put out things that are important and pertinent. We're not mindless, and we don't want to stay here the whole day. This is a 1 hour stream. We get in, we get out. We're like snipers. That's what the Everyday Growth Advisors is about. Okay. Also, remember, guys, today is the day where you vote for your new ticker. So go ahead and post your new tickers, please. I already see a few of you posting. Fubo, but Fubo, wait a minute. Fubo is, yeah, American streaming, right? But they just recently IPO'd, correct? Or has this been... Oh, wow. Oh, no, they have... Oh, okay, we can do football. Holy crap, what is up with this stock? Bruh. What? What the heck? Was this like privately held before? That's crazy. I think it must have been privately held before. That's probably why the price action's like that. That's crazy. Oh well. Not often that you see a stock with a negative scale. Jesus. Okay, well, this one got bought up, but looks like a FOMO Momo play. Looking good here to the upside, possibly. We'll see. Good morning, good morning. Is TLT good for a hedge? Yes, it is, Santosh. I would get a further expiry. 19th of February is too short, in my opinion. You want to do a swing trade for TLT, not a short-term trade. I posted an idea the last live stream. I think you should go watch it. I said something like 158 calls and get them for like 50 to 80 days out. 160 is good too, I guess. But I would take the 158s though. That's your immediate resistance if it gap fills. Okay. Monday's stream was so serious I thought we were going to World War III. But we were though, Sebly. We were going to World War III. You know, sometimes you have to take that serious approach to the markets. Like, this is not a game, you know, like this is your money on the line, protect your children, you know what I mean? It's just like when you're playing poker, you know, you're not gonna let the other guy across the table take money from you, are you? You know what I mean? Like, if you play poker and you willingly lose money, then you're a fool, right? And the stock market's no different from poker. The only difference is, you know, people out there gamble, but we don't. That's the difference. The difference is we use statistics and probability to make the best decisions possible. That's the difference. Lots of $1 million sweeps for consumer defense stocks expiring in June. GIS and K. Can you explain again why you felt the sector to be strong in the coming months? So Bradley, this is going to be part of my yearly report. You got to look at, first of all, defense spending in the United States. Year over year. And I'm pretty sure you can find like a like a Pentagon report or something like that. Okay. And you can see that defense spending over the years, it's, it kind of stagnates and then it goes higher and then it stagnates and goes higher again. And you can see that right now, defense spending is on the rise again. Oops, wrong color. Let me use red. Defense spending peaked out in 2009, 2010, and then comes down, and then now it's starting to rise again. And when defense spending rises like this, by the way, 2020 defense spending was increased by $5 billion again, okay? And now that we have a Democrat in-house, it is more than likely to increase again. Democrats spend a lot of money on defense because, they want to make sure that there is a lot of peacekeeping in the region. U.S. has a strong arm in those kinds of things. This is the reason why I'm bullish on anything industrials and defense sector. And that usually spills over to the rest of the sector. So, looking at industrials as a whole, like companies like Boeing, RTX, LMT, NOC, these right here, these are all the ones that will more than likely moon if anything is released with defense. That is the idea behind it. And the fact that these stocks are extremely undervalued, Boeing is super undervalued, and LMT is super undervalued, these could use some kind of a catalyst to drive to the upside, right? And what more do you want to drive this to the upside than maybe an increase in defense spending? Does that make sense? Sometimes you don't use the news. You can't wait for the news to come out to make a move, because once the news comes on and breaks, you are too far behind. Let me tell you something. This is the difference that sets Everyday Growth Advisors apart from everyone else. All right? This is right here is the difference. This question that you asked and the way that I answered it is exactly the difference. Many other Discord channels or other communities that you'll be a part of will wait for a wave to happen, and then they'll do some crazy ass technical formation line, and they will say, I'm going to drop a fib, I'm going to do an extension, I'm going to do a target, but they don't do it with the fundamental backing. What is your reasoning for doing such a thing? Beats me. And if you do not have a fundamental reason for investing in something, you should probably take your money and go to the casino. All right, because you're just gambling. If you think that technical analysis is everything the truth but nothing but the truth, you're a fool. These lines, they don't tell you anything but past price action. And what's coming is the future, not the past. So, be realistic with your outcomes. Yeah, technical analysis works. It works, guaranteed. But you cannot rely on it. You cannot over-rely on it. You have to keep a freaking balance, boys and girls. Balance. Keep a balance between understanding what a stock is worth, where it's trading at, and understanding what sectors are going to be rotated into. If you rely fully on technical analysis, what's going to happen in the long run? Your account is going to look like technical analysis. All right? Your account will look like technical analysis. So don't rely overly on technical analysis. That's my point. Okay. Let's see. CRM reverse and looks strong. Yeah. CRM is actually part of our list today. I like CRM. We're going to be entering CRM swings. FYI. I like CRM. We have a target up here at 244. FYI. Stock is undervalued. Okay. New ticker URI. All right. Hey TBA has a gap at 187 and ER next week. What do you think you'll see that fill that gap? Tony, you can't tell what's going to happen to a company for ER, man. It's a 50-50 flip. Anything can happen. If anything, I'm more bullish on Boeing than I am bearish. The company is doing well. They've cut jobs. They've managed the bleeding. They have a good stockpile of cash. Their delivery numbers look exuberant. News is looking bullish. I think if anything, it should be a bullish pop rather than a bearish pop. That's my idea. DIA looking like a May reverse. Yeah, it might, for sure. So that's the reason why I want to set us up here with DIA and industrials in general. This is the next sector that I want to set you guys up for. This is why I'm talking about it now, so that in the next week from now, we'll start taking positions on industrials and on aerospace, okay? But there are already some that are undervalued, like LMT and Boeing, which I posted on Twitter. Those are already good to go. Like, you can take those positions. More than likely, I will be opening up positions in those. How should one about taking profits? AMD 91 earnings call on Tuesday. Ryzen processor release news pushing the price up. No one has ever gone taking profits. If you want, you can set a stop loss. Set a stop loss at at a certain percentage below the price of your contract, whatever the mark is. Lock in profits as you go along and keep moving your stop loss up. That's how I would do it. Facebook, you can do live betting on it, sports streaming. Oh, nice. Okay, that's crazy. I told you Fubo just tried to do a spread. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about it. So you guys want to do Fubo as the ticker of the week? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, man, I didn't get a 280 to yesterday. With AMD rising, what are your thoughts on NVIDIA falling back to trend line 522? It's been on supply and demand zone for weeks now. NVIDIA is going to pop at some point. But remember, this is in a falling wedge right now. NVIDIA is in the falling wedge. It will pop, but remember, it's come back into this wedge again. So I expect consolidation further until we see a pop to the upside. I am bullish on NVIDIA as a stock long term, FYI. Definitely appreciate it, no problem. SRNE with a bullish pennant, got it. Yeah, man, okay, so we should scoop up stocks for BA and LMT. Absolutely, these are undervalued stocks. You should pick them up. Who hedged heavy yesterday? Yep. Baidu. We did Baidu already, Anitra. Baidu is this week's ticker. Fubo was OTC, over the counter, traded until, yeah, okay, that makes sense. October 2020. Hey, guess who I am. Okay. I'm looking at 350 calls, Jan, Boeing. Yeah, those are good too. I would do those, Tony. Why not? Ticker, your views. Your views on Amazon. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. So, my views on Amazon, right here. Now, I have to explain to you guys something about Amazon as a business itself. You have to remember something. Yes, the company is great. The company has a very diversified group of things that it does. All right, But remember that structurally as a business, I'm not talking about technicals first. We'll get into technicals right after I talk about the fundamentals behind the company and the business. Amazon as a business itself succeeds because of something called AWS. All right? If you go look at their balance sheet and you look at the company itself, how it profits, it's actually AWS bringing in majority of the money that allows this company to be in a positive FCF. Actually, the company is losing money. All right, operational cash flow wise, the company is negative. You need to understand this. Therefore, if Amazon expands very quickly and had expanded very quickly this past quarter and ended up bleeding cash, they are okay with the short-term negative EPS or a downside EPS versus the long-term growth. You need to understand this is a very forward-looking company that is building a solid economic moat that nobody else can compete with. Therefore, management is not going to be self-interested in particularly making sure that EPS and revenue are beat all the time. Okay? Therefore, my point about Amazon is I think that it will beat earnings, but I think that the guidance might be a little light. And I think that might be what would cause the stock to drop. Now, this is pure speculation on my end. Okay, remember, it's pure speculation. I do not believe that what I say will come true. What I'm just saying is this is a probability of it happening. Okay. Now, from a technical standpoint, you can see that we broke from this downtrend into a uptrend. Okay, we had a downtrend and then we broke into an uptrend. Okay, and this uptrend has been following very, very nicely here. And this resistance level is a key level for Amazon to break out of. All right, 3360 is the level to watch for Amazon. Over here. If we break out of this, it's going to be a zoom, right? Now, if you look on the 15-minute chart, this is actually a bull flag. This is actually a bull flag, if you look at it. It's still bullish, in my opinion. But can it remain bullish? That's the question. What does that depend on? That depends on the strength of all the indexes. That depends on SPY, that depends on NASDAQ. Can it continue with the bullish momentum? Now, the run-up for ER has already happened. This thing moved freaking $200 almost within 2 days. This is what happens with Amazon all the time, okay? And we called it out. It's a standard thing to happen. So if you are holding a spread for this one from the Discord, I would recommend to close it out and take profits. That's what I would recommend. Why do you want to leave money on the table? Okay? Now, granted that the fact that you didn't close it out yesterday when it was at an all-time high, obviously, which was something that you should have probably closed it out somewhere here, but it's fine if you didn't. I would say wait for a wave up and then close it out today. Wait for the wave up before you close it out. Do not close it out on the wave down. You want to get the maximum premium possible. Therefore, wait for the wave up and then close it out. Okay? If it breaks out of this channel here, it's going to again see an upside. So my point is, and I'm going to take this yellow line off now because we don't need it. This thing is already forecasted it. The entire explanation hinges on take profits where you can. Don't be greedy. Nobody has gone broke taking profits. If you've already made money on the spread, you should be out of the trade. That's my point. Okay. Now, if you want to be greedy and hold it, that's up to you. But I don't recommend being greedy because we hit the level of resistance. We came back down. It could consolidate. It could go further up. But we don't know what's going to happen. And we cannot predict anything in the stock market. People who think that they can predict using TA are fools. Fools, I'm telling you. Even when I talk about all these targets and blah, 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 these are not real, they're not real forecasts in any way. These are just based on probability and statistics. I'm saying that this has a likely chance for this to happen. This is the reason why, for every analysis that I give you, I always talk about it in terms of, what do I talk about it in terms of? I talk about it in terms of risk and reward. I always make sure that I mention that. Because it's all about how much of risk you take versus the reward. Okay? It's always that. Never anything else. Let's see. If Fubo is getting that short squeeze, I need to get on my covered call. Yeah, you should. If you did sell a call, you probably should. I'm down for Fubo. Thoughts on Microsoft continuing uptrend. I like Microsoft as a business, but it's in the supply zone right now, so be extremely careful. Be careful. This is the previous supply zone. This is another supply zone. I'm not saying it will get rejected here. I'm saying it can get rejected here, so exercise caution. That's what I'm saying. Mai, did I answer your question? I hope I did. I know a couple of you were asking about Amazon, so I kind of answered it here since you guys are listening to the stream anyway. Okay. Fubo, down for Fubo. Okay, can we finalize the ticker of the week for next week? Do we want to do Fubo or what's going on here? Can I get a definitive vote from everybody? Please, there's 61 of you guys. Also, while you're at it and you're voting, could you smash the like button one time for me? That would be really awesome. I appreciate you guys for doing that, taking your time out being here. Okay. So. What is the ticker of the week next week, guys? Fubo? Yes? Everybody vote on your ticker. Come on. I already see 2 Fubos. Fubo. New ticker DraftKings. Thanks, bro. Speak of sense. No problem, Mike. Absolutely. Fubo. Mark, look at what you have done. You planted an idea, and everybody is now talking about Fubo. I don't even know if this company is like. Does it have financials for me to go off on, bruh? Let's have a look. Maybe, I guess. Let's have a look. I'll have to try and do a spark valuation of this one. Nah, this is too skewed. I'll have to do a revaluation of this one. Finbox says this company is worth $295. No, it's not. That's why you don't follow the existing template there. You cannot. All right, I'll have a look at Fubo. Okay then, Fubo it is. We'll do Fubo for next week. Sounds like a good plan. So we'll do that one. Coolio. Looks like everybody wants Fubo. Cool. Sounds like a plan. We'll cover Fubo next week. So, by the way, once again, recapping here. Make sure you're looking at industrials, basic materials, energy, staples, consumer staples. And when I talk about consumer staples, I'm talking about your Walmart and I'm talking about your Target. I'm talking about, the things that people consume on a daily basis, like your, these right here on the sector map. These ones, Costco, this one's Dollar Tree, Target, Walmart. These are all at attractive levels, by the way. I don't know if you guys seen it. Walmart's chart on the 1 hour, perfect for a swing play here. FYI, it looks beautiful for upside. We're looking at this one on our potential target as well. So Walmart's another great play here. Just putting it out there. I finally did the subcategories within my watch list. I'm going to continue to add things here. And by the way, I do see Walmart possibly beating earnings, and remember, the report's 18 Feb. So if you wanna play Walmart, this is the moment to play it, because you can. Okay, let's look at the 15-minute. We have the one wave confirmation so far. We have the one wave. We're going for the second wave here. If we can go up for the second wave and come down, that will be your entry sometime next week with Walmart for the earnings play, the earnings run up. Okay, the right time to enter Walmart for the earnings play is going to be next week, exactly 2 weeks away. So 1, 2, yep, somewhere around there. When they report earnings, 19, right, or something. When is it? 18th. So actually, you could even go the week after, but I want to take it next week, to be honest. On a nice wave down is when I want to enter Walmart long. That's what I'll do. Okay, cool. Now the other 2 trade ideas for the debit spreads are going to be on the Discord community. I already posted 2 of them for you guys on Twitter, so make sure you go have a look at it. The first one was LMT, and the second one's Boeing. They're both from the aerospace and defense sector. The other is going to be on the Discord community. Okay, so I'll post those a little later. And yeah, I think I'm done for this live trading session. Do you guys have any other questions, comments, concerns I can answer before I leave? Walmart time frame, that's 1 hour. I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame. Walmart 319, 160 for me. Yeah, that sounds good. Strike's a little high, but okay. I would go like 150 to be honest. For me, you've been in for 3 weeks. Nice. Yeah. We'll see if CCIV can make a break today. I'm planning to actually. Oh wow, it's already at 1840. Damn, son. Our position's gonna be up pre-market here. Yep, it's already up like 65 bucks today. Nice. We'll see if this one can continue. I bought 100 shares of CCIV to play the FOMO Momo Jumbo, and so far position's up about 12%. Not too bad. We'll see how this one fares. I've been holding it for a while in the hopes that this happens, and so we'll see if this continues. It'll be nice. Oh, how far out for the contract? I would take at least for a swing trade, you got to go at least 50 days minimum. Something's going on with CCIV here. Pre-market action looks interesting. Anybody else have any questions for me? Beyond also was looking like a great play because it was bull flagging, but I can't tell if this is good anymore. We'll have to see how this performs. We liked this to the downside. We hit our target already, and now we're thinking we want to play it to the upside again, but it's in a very it's in the supply zone, and we want to wait for it to break on either side. Fastly as well has been running and consolidating, FYI. Make sure you guys don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. Make sure you click on the subscribe button and click on like, and so that you can get updates from this stream of ours. From time to time we post really important stuff on this channel and through all of our outlets. Also, if you don't follow us on Instagram, make sure you go follow us, Everyday Growth Advisor. We put out extremely beautiful infographics here on a daily basis for you to go have and learn from. We are in the market of simplifying financial education, so we really hope that you will follow us on all these channels. Can't believe that we're at 12,000 already. It's insane. The growth has been immense this year, guys. Who's been here from EGA day one when we were at 100 followers or 500 followers? Who has been here since then, to be honest? Gold is good as well. I think I have it here. Yep. Gold. There we go. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, gold is looking great as well. This might be a nice one to hedge to the upside too. But then again, on this downtrend for the market, I don't think gold is a good hedge though. I would rather get into bonds and get into a mix of bonds, VIX, and QQQ hedges. That's what I would do. Tony, nice man. Tony, how do you feel being a part of the journey since the beginning? Andrew too, and Kabir. You guys seen this channel grow quite a bit, huh? I can imagine how it feels like from the outside. It's like, when I'm on the inside, things are moving so quickly here. It's like, I'm in disbelief on how EGA has grown this past year. But it feels really great, to be honest. To have, a bunch of people who are really, really committed to the channel itself and come back every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday because they love it here. And this is exactly what I was aiming for. I don't want 5,000 people here. I want maybe 1 to 200 people maximum, and just being consistent. I've been here since day 3, probably. Damn, son, really? I've been here since March 2020. Nice. Yeah, this YouTube channel started in I want to say January 2020. That's when I started this YouTube channel. So it's been a year. A year, and we're at how many subs? I want to say 3.24K. Not bad. Not too bad. I found you through OptionSwing and followed you. Can't wait to our course begin on Monday. Yep, that's true. Yep, Monday we'll be doing that. By the way, guys, just want to let you know, the intermediate course got postponed by a week because my neighbor decided to do renovations. I don't know if any of you are interested in signing up, but I'm gonna open up registrations, like a flash registration, this weekend for a couple hours in case anybody wants to sign up before the course starts. I actually forgot to mention this, but I will. I've been a regular since July 2020. Awesome. Joined on November 20th, 2020. Nice. How much is the intermediate? Intermediate is $380. It's you can find it right here. I'm gonna go and make it live right now actually. learncompoundgrow.com. Click on courses. You scroll down here, you should be able to click on this, and I close the registration for now, but you should be able to do it soon. I'll go and open up registration again if you want to sign up. But this is all that you will learn. You'll learn about spreads, married put and call options, vertical spreads with me directly. We have about, I think, 10 or 11 students for this wave. Defensive option strategies, risk management, how to roll, how to make sure that you have proper position sizing with your spreads, and then protective collars as well. Covered calls, using options to generate dividend income. How do you do the options wheel cycle, but then this time make 5 times the premium instead of 2 times? And then how to play options for strategies such as earnings reports like straddles and strangles. And then of course iron strategies, which are iron butterflies, iron condors, that take advantage of low volatility. So it covers it all, covers everything for your intermediate course. Anything that you need to know that's an advanced strategy, that's what we cover in this course. So I'll go ahead and open the registration for that and make an announcement on Instagram later, in case you guys want to sign up. Cool. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, if you haven't smashed the like button and subscribed, make sure you do that. Any discounts for alumni? Unfortunately, not these courses. They are not discounted because of the fact that these courses themselves take a lot of time and effort on my end, and I'm not going to be doing any discounts for any of the things that EGA is putting out there, because I believe in the absolute value of our services. I know it's very easy, and I'm not saying anything about anybody else, but I'm saying other businesses out there, some of them, they put out discount codes every single, I don't know, like 2 months, and they give you like a 40% off on something. Okay? What does that say about your business model, number one? Number two, what does that say about people who bought your services at full price and then see this? I don't want that to happen. I want the price to be the same, I want the price to be the same for everybody, so it's fair. It has to be fair. Imagine you pay 40% off for something, and 2 months down the road, somebody else pays full price, and then they see a discount later on. Imagine how bad that looks. That's really terrible. In my opinion, that's not a way to run a business, and I don't want that. I want it to be consistent throughout. I know how much the service and the value is of my products. I'm going to price it at the right level, and I don't have to give discounts because it's at the right price. You know what I mean? I know how much it's worth, so therefore I keep it at the same price forever. I don't want to keep it. I don't want to make it higher or make it lower. I will never raise the price, and I'll never lower the price. As simple as that. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't want to give discounts. Looking at your Boeing trade idea on Twitter for the spread, do you only make money if the stock is trading between 300 and 305? No, you make money as long as Boeing gets close to the strike. I'm here every Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the last few months. My friend told me about you being a great teacher. That's awesome, man, Aaron. I'm so happy that you found us and that you're enjoying it here. That's very, very humbling for me, and I really hope that it's something that that you guys find valuable. I paid $2,500 for an advanced options course last time. T is undervalued for now. Damn, Juliana, that's crazy. Wow. Now I can guarantee you that, you know, this is exactly the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I feel there's just too many courses out there that are just trying to, you know, milk the market, and I find that really very terrible. I'm gonna give good value at a fair price that is affordable, and that's what's important. Yes, this was very easy and refreshing, easy to understand. We'll be tuning more often. Thank you, Anitra. Awesome. I'll see you soon. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we'll be here for you to break down our market. Nose plug? Yes, absolutely. And you haven't joined the Discord, huh? I'm so pissed at you, man. I'm just kidding. How do you join the Discord? Here, let me give you the link. LearnCompoundGrow.com. And then click on EGA Discord. This is the website. I'll post it in the chat right now for you. There you go. Click on it. Click here. Go here. Join either monthly or yearly. Click on Join the Tribe. It'll bring you to our payment portal where you can sign up for an account and do everything from here. Make sure you wait for the email. There'll be an email sent to you with very specific instructions. So make sure that you wait and read the guide before you do anything with the Discord community. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for tuning into the live stream today. We have 3 minutes till market opens. I hope to see you part of the EGA tribe on Discord or not on this live stream through next week. Have a great weekend, guys. It's once again a Friday. We'll do Fubo next week, covering Fubo for the whole week. And yeah, we'll see what that valuation of that business is. In the meantime, have a great weekend. Make sure you rest, relax, enjoy your profits. Make sure you withdraw some of the money. And yeah, I'll see you guys back on Monday, bright and early. Take care, guys. Peace out, and I love you all. Bye.